My name is Whitney Ball, and this is my informative speech. Imagine yourself or a loved one diagnosed with a terminal illness. For those of you who are unfamiliar with what a terminal illness is, it is a disease or medical condition in which there is no known cure and life expectancy is approximately 6 months or less. This is a terrible image to think about, but with the right care and support, the quality of a person's life in this condition can be improved and made more comfortable with the help of one organization, hospice. Many people have heard about hospice and some have preconceived opinions about it. There are many myths regarding this organization and its services. My aim today is to give you the basic facts about this program and let you make an informed opinion based on that information. Hospice is a program designed to improve the quality of life for terminally ill patients and their families. As a nurse in a nursing home, I have gained a good deal of experience with terminally ill patients. I have worked directly with the hospice nurses and CNAs. I have seen the difference they make in these patients' lives and have witnessed firsthand changes in quality of life. To understand just how a hospice program works, I will share with you today the qualifications, the goals, and the services provided in hospice care. Now that you have a basic knowledge of what hospice is, let me start with my first point, information about the qualifications required to receive hospice. According to Hospice Care Incorporated, there are two main qualifications required to be eligible for hospice services. The first qualification required, as mentioned above, is that a patient must be diagnosed with a terminal illness and given a life expectancy of approximately 6 months or less. Examples of terminal illnesses include, but are not limited to, cancer, heart disease, stroke, coma, pulmonary disease, liver failure, Alzheimer's disease, and AIDS. The second qualification required by hospice is that the patient agrees to a goal of comfort rather than cure. This is what hospice considers palliative care, care for the mind, body, and spirit. The goal of palliative care is to comfortably manage a patient's pain and other symptoms to achieve the best possible quality of life. Before I move on, I'm going to go to a video clip of Robert Milch. He is an MD at the Center for Hospice and Palliative Care.
Palliative care is comprehensive, coordinated care which seeks to promote the quality of life and relieve the suffering which accompanies serious illness. It does this for patients, their loved ones, and families by case management, addressing pain and symptom management needs, psychosocial and spiritual distress, and doing this in a comprehensive interdisciplinary team framework.
Okay. After speaking to you about the qualifications required to receive hospice, I'm going to share with you the goals of this type of program. As stated by the Hospice Foundation of America, the main goal of hospice is to improve the quality of a patient's last days by offering comfort and dignity. A major factor in achieving this goal is the control of pain and other symptoms the patient may have. The hospice doctors and nurses are continually assessing for pain and can write prescriptions for pain relievers, one frequent one being morphine. Another factor in achieving this goal is providing regular nursing care. Hospice has a team of many different healthcare members, as will be mentioned later, but the two members involved most in the regular nursing care are the nurses and the CNAs, or Certified Nurses Aid. The hospice nurse assesses their patients on a regular basis and addresses any needs or concerns. The hospice CNAs assist patients with daily living tasks, such as bathing, grooming, eating, and drinking, and they are responsible for reporting any pertinent changes or symptoms to the nurse. Spiritual care is also provided to the patients and their families to help achieve this goal. Hospice does this by providing ongoing support to the patients and their families and by providing the services of social workers and chaplains. Since you now understand the primary goal of hospice care and how these goals are accomplished, I will share with you the different services hospice offers and how that assists in achieving their goal as well. As summarized by Hospice Care Incorporated, hospice provides many services to their patients. The hospice team is made up of many members, each with different responsibilities. The nurse case manager coordinates the plan of care and ensures everyone is aware of any special needs of the patient. She educates patients and families and explores options to pain and symptom relief. The nurses and CNAs, as mentioned just a short while ago, are a major part of the care team. The medical director treats symptoms and other medical conditions which may arise, answers medical questions, and helps patients and families understand the dying process and also what to expect. Social workers and chaplains are available upon request for supportive counseling and religious and spiritual concerns. Bereavement counselors are available to better explore death and grief process and are available for support after the patient passes away. Nutritionists and dietitians assess the patient's nutritional needs and recommend foods that are appealing and easy for the patient to chew and digest. The volunteer coordinator is available for companionship and to give primary caregivers a break if needed. Hospice offers their services to patients at home, in the hospital, in nursing homes, and also in specialized hospice facilities. Hospice members are available 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. Hospice is such a largely used program, and there is so much more information I could share with you today, but hopefully in the time allotted, I have communicated the basic facts and you have a general understanding of what this program is about. Hospice is a program designed to improve the quality of life for terminally ill patients and their families. I have communicated with you today the qualifications required to receive hospice, the primary goal of hospice, and the many services they provide. Imagine again the scenario mentioned earlier of yourself or a loved one being diagnosed with a terminal illness. Now that I have explained the basic components of a hospice program, you can probably see the benefits it has on a person's final days. The end stage of life is often very difficult on the patient and their loved ones, but hospice can make it more comfortable and more dignified. As stated in their motto, what's important is not putting days into life, but putting life into days.